The United States has quietly expanded the HIMARS package, currently in process for Estonia, increasing the number of M142 launchers while adding stockpiles of GMLRS and ATACMS rockets. This move comes amid rising Russian military pressure in the Baltic region and Tallinn's efforts to strengthen its deterrence capabilities with precision strike options capable of reaching vital targets beyond Estonian territory. At the core of the assistance lies the M142 HIMARS system, a wheeled launcher capable of carrying either a guided rocket pod containing 6 rounds or a single ATACMS missile pod. This combination provides small units with the flexibility to shift from saturation fire to deep precision strikes within minutes. Estonia had initially requested 6 launchers. Recent reports indicate that the combat capacity has been doubled, with expanded ammunition magazines designed for sustained operations rather than symbolic presence. Technically, HIMARS is built on a medium tactical truck chassis with a modular pod and a digital fire control system connected to GPS and inertial navigation. The system's key advantage lies in its rapid cycle. Crews can infiltrate a position, prepare the launcher, execute a fire mission, launch rockets, and relocate before enemy detection or counter-battery systems can respond. Its transportability and mobility are critical assets in the Baltic theater. HIMARS can be loaded into a C-130 aircraft for rapid deployment and maneuver efficiently across Estonia's road network and forest routes. The family of GMLRS-compatible munitions allows for a variety of effects. Standard GMLRS offers precision at ranges of 70 to 80 kilometers with meter-level accuracy, making it suitable for disabling enemy batteries, disrupting logistics, or striking exposed radars. The extended range, ER variant, stretches beyond 120 kilometers, giving Estonia the ability to target bridges, rail junctions, and ammunition depots deep inside enemy territory, without relying heavily on limited air support. Sealed pods also simplify storage and accelerate reload times in the field. ATACMS adds another dimension. The M57 variant carries a penetrator warhead of about 220 kilograms and can strike nearly 300 kilometers away on a quasi-ballistic trajectory guided by GPS/INS. Fired from the same HIMARS platform, ATACMS enables attacks on air bases, hardened command posts, long-range air defense sites, and rear-area logistics hubs. With sufficient stockpiles, Estonian planners could combine waves of GMLRS to suppress air defenses, followed by ATACMS strikes to destroy strategic targets such as runways or rail nodes. Dispersed basing and signature protection make the fleet, estimated at around 12 launchers, difficult to detect and destroy at once. Each unit is designed to execute shoot-and-scoot cycles within minutes, supported by pre-planned fire maps, redundant communications, and pre-positioned reload stocks. In the early stages of a crisis, Estonia could deliver timely strikes against mobile threats and counter-battery systems, while ATACMS missions would be poised to hit fixed infrastructure targets up to 300 kilometers away. Integration with NATO's ISR network serves as a force multiplier. Targeting data from Allied airborne platforms, space-based sensors, and coastal radars shortens the timeline between detection and strike, ensuring that every high-value missile is directed against targets that yield real operational benefits. The expansion of magazines and ammunition reflects a shift in strategy, from symbolic deterrence to deterrence underpinned by sustainable, credible strike capability. Precision munitions only matter if available in volumes sufficient for repeated fires. Estonia's investment in reload logistics signals a concept of operations built around rolling salvos to erode offensive momentum and buy NATO reinforcements crucial time to arrive. Intensifying Russian air and naval activity in the Baltic Sea, along with frequent airspace violations, has driven the Baltic states to demand a more offensive and integrated defense posture. At the same time, European policymakers are accelerating rocket and missile production, though short-term shortages remain. The US-approved HIMARS expansion is positioned as a bridge to close that gap, while sending a message that the alliance's front line will be able to impose real costs on an aggressor from the very outset of a conflict. The strategic impact is clear. Targets once considered beyond the reach of Baltic artillery are now within the arc of threat, potentially reshaping Russia's calculations in its western military district. This strengthens NATO's approach of active deterrence, promoting denial logic immediately, rather than relying solely on delayed punishment. On the other hand, the presence of additional HIMARS could alter Russia's strategic calculus in the region. Air bases and logistics hubs in the Western Military District must now account for the risk of long-range precision strikes. This may force Moscow to divert resources to bolster defenses, disperse forces, or even delay operations originally intended to pressure the Baltic states. Overall, the expanded HIMARS package is more than just military aid. It represents a political statement, a strategic signal, and a long-term investment in Baltic security. For Estonia, the reinforced HIMARS fleet means greater leverage in confronting threats. For NATO, it is part of a broader mosaic to build a defense posture that is not only reactive, but also proactive in preserving stability in Eastern Europe. Should tensions in the Baltic Sea continue to escalate, Estonia's HIMARS could prove decisive, not only as a precision strike tool, but also as a factor fundamentally reshaping the risk calculations that the Kremlin must now take seriously.